All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And it is a first down, Washington.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, Kate, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in your guys' hands, they can make a difference after the catch.
To throw, Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pulled in by his back. White. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. Goes to the hurry up here.
And it's third down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finding White on back-to-back plays. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 4th down.
Now Daniels on 4th down. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too. Daniels on 1st and 10, and that last completion is 4th of this opening series. He's only missed one so far. It's Cox. This is DeCorey Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Daniels. Look at that power, deep left side. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
On second down, Daniels. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion before he heads out. That means it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Daniels. This is taken in by White, right side. And he's going to be taken down well short of the marker. Give him, looks like just about 3 on that completion. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Throwing now, Daniels. Kept the play alive, and he finds a look. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. That one right down the middle. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Score. Commanders 7. Vikings.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Ty Felton here to return it. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's McNichols. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big gain there from the Commanders. 31 yards. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Now Daniels to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. Hughes home to the ground. And it's Dallas Turner. And it's going to be 2nd and 16 now coming up.
It's second down.
Quick on the draw to White. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15.
Third down.
Daniels now. Hits him on the out route. Not nearly enough distance on the throw or after the catch. That brings up 4th and long.
5-yard pickup.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. They'll throw for it. Caught for the first and more. And this drive has some new life and some momentum. What a play coming through on 4th down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
He finds White, left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 22-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. On the handoff, Claiborne. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Jake, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Commanders pick it up. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Commanders.
Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Kyler throwing here. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down.
13 yards on the
So
play.
fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Murray. Finds his back complete. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play. And that's going to be a Minnesota first down.
21 yards.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning.
First down.
More from Nissan Stadium
First
coming
and
up.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. There's a handoff to Claiborne. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
4 yards.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Second and 6.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. Oh, we had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Kyler. They get to him and they drop him. And that's going to knock them out of field goal range. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
And it's 4th down.
Omaha.
4th down. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
It's a turnover on downs.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Jump off, caught by his back. It looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, bro. 2nd down. Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd.
2nd and 2.
To throw, Daniels. It's into the hands of Wright. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington.
Out of the gun, White. Escapes the defender. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. First down for Daniels as he approaches 200 yards passing in this opening half. From the red zone now. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Commanders! Chigga from 16 out. That one splits the uprights. And lead now 21.
Commanders 28, Vikings 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Timeout comes in. Clock showing 9 seconds left in this half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that is a Vikings first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Staying between the tackles here with Claiborne. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Murray. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Claiborne incomplete. The coverage by Sonny Styles.
Murray. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Murray setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
On 2nd down, Kyler. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
This one's...